Uber recently made a slight but significant change to their upfront fare screen, so let's discuss. And here was the message in the app. It says simplified offers. We're simplifying how you see time and distance in trip requests. You'll now see one single number combining estimated time and distance to pickup and time and distance to destination. Your earnings won't change as a result of this update. And then you can see the details in the screenshot up there. You can see there's one duration and one distance. And here's a screenshot of what it looks like in the driver app. The upfront fare is still there. You can see any bonus amount directly below that. You can see the passenger rating below that. And then the details at the bottom are what's different. Again, you see one time estimate and one mileage estimate. These are the estimates for the totality of the request, from the time that you had to pick them up and then from the pickup location to the drop-off location. And then at the bottom there, you still see those cross streets and cities. All right, now let's look at this new one side by side to the previous upfront screen. You can see the map has not changed. The map has stayed the same, which I still have this gripe with Uber. These pickup and drop-off locations can be confused, especially now that we're only given one duration and one mileage total. The pickup location should be a green dot and the drop-off location should be a red dot. Instead of these up and down arrows, it's confusing at times. And as far as the details at the bottom there, you can see the slight differences. On the previous upfront screen, you were given time and distance to the pickup location and from the pickup location to the drop-off location. Now on the new screen, you're given one number. This is less data to analyze when accepting these upfront fares, and also much easier to analyze and calculate how much you're getting paid for the entirety of a request. So yeah, this new upfront screen is a good update in my opinion. We're only given mere seconds to accept these requests when they come in. The less data to analyze, the better, and also it's more straightforward. Visually, we can see what we're getting paid for the entirety of the request. Again, my main gripe, and I've complained about this multiple times, is you can mix up those pickup and drop-off locations. The pickup location should be a green dot. The drop-off location should be a red dot. It is very simple, Uber. I don't know why this has not been implemented, especially with this update. Now, also with this update, I have noticed that it is easier to identify how awful some of these upfront fares are. Previously, I would see the time and distance to the pickup location and then time and distance to the drop-off location, and I'd know some of these fares were terrible. But now to see that time and distance in one number, it shows how bad some of these are. And here's a look at just a few of these awful upfront fares that I saw. The main thing I always look at is the mileage total compared to the upfront fare. My typical requirement for accepting requests now is getting paid at least $1 per mile. And hopefully if enough drivers are declining requests like these, seeing how awful the upfront fare is, the algorithm in turn will change. We should be paid based upon every single mile and minute that you drive. Every mile to the pickup location, every mile from the pickup location to the drop-off location. If enough drivers are declining these awful requests, then hopefully the algorithm will learn and price these rides properly. Also really quickly, as far as the back-to-back requests screen, those details have changed as well. You do see one time and one distance total. Also on the map, you still just see your current passenger's drop-off location and your next passenger's pickup location. I still really never accept these back-to-back requests. It's just too much to analyze while you're in the middle of a ride, so I always get into the habit of, after I accept every single ride, I select the Stop New Requests option. So again, overall, this new upfront fare screen is more succinct, it's more to the point. You only have a couple numbers that you need to compare. You see the upfront fare, then you see one time and one distance. Again, my personal filter for accepting requests, and I drive in Minneapolis and St. Paul, is getting paid at least $1 per mile for the entirety of a request from pickup to drop-off. And if enough of us are declining these awful upfront fares, hopefully the algorithm will adjust and price these rides more properly. But what do all of you think of the new upfront screen? Do you prefer it like I do? Leave a comment below and let us know. Thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, or subscribe, and drive safe. Thanks.